Okay, so anyways, the band that you're trying to think of.
Yeah, okay, so Savage Grace, Lizzie Borden, Abattoir. Anyway, so Brian put us out on all these, several Metal Massacre albums, and Metallica, being a label mate, as was Slayer and Lizzie Borden, we used to, play with them on several occasions. And Metallica did open up for us in San Francisco at this place called The Stone.
Right.
And we also played Billy Barty's Roller Disco.
Oh, God.
With Metallica, Rat, and us, and some other band who is famous, but I can't think of who it is. But we played like El Toro Marine Base with Rough Cut. I mean, yeah, we played with some cool bands.
Okay, and then you had Wasp come up. I mean, Wasp and was it Slayer, and there's another band, I can't remember which, get record contracts and kind of shoot up, and kind of what you're thinking of this when you see these bands shooting up, because this is all kind of where we're going with this interview.
Yeah, we just kind of missed the boat. I don't know what, there was like, a huge epidemic of labels signing, all these bands that we played with,
Right.
Rad. Yeah, we didn't have, the proper management. Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of got left in the dust. Although, we did get a lot further than a lot of bands did.
Right.
People knew who we were, from the band, from being on Metal Blade.
Right.
So we weren't that anonymous, but yeah, it would have been nice to have been signed by a major label.
No, absolutely.
Almost were. United Artists almost started a record label, and
almost doesn't cut it.
yeah, but I mean, I had a meeting with them, and they were all ready to sign you. First, you were going to be like the first band they were going to sign.
Yeah.
That was West Hine.
Anyway, never say die. You never know.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this in part 2. So you released Damnation Alley, Be My Slave, then you did The Bitch Is Back. What got you the idea to do a Elton John cover?
The title, it was just,
okay.
If, we had been absent for a few years, and, if it was just so obvious, that's the song that, it would have been stupid for us not to do it.
Right.
The Bitch Is Back, and.
So you came up with the album title first then?
No, we
okay.
came up with the idea of doing the song first and named the album that, because it was
okay.
also appropriate after not having anything out for a while.
Yeah, and letting everybody know that you're back.
Right. And my dad actually did the sax solo on that song, by the way.
Really?
On the recording, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's my father, Stanley Weiss. Stan Weiss on sax, everybody.
Okay. And then you did, which came next? Was it Rose by Any Other Name, or was it the Betsy album? Because those are the last
The Betsy
two.
album came after The Bitch Is Back.
Now, that came out in '88, and then were you guys still together when the Rose by Any Other Name came out, or was that just something you did just to do something?
Yeah, that was sort of an interim thing, because we really weren't, a functioning band. Of course, we didn't have a bass player, which is, as always, we've been through so many of them, but our bass player left, and what, you seem like you want to say, what did you come forth to try?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I thought I heard you grunting.
If I had.
Yeah, we were just, sort of on hiatus, I guess, and we just wanted to keep the name out there. So we put together some remixes and some previously unreleased material, as they say.
Okay.
And put that out.
The Betsy album is definitely an album that be very, very objective. Your voice is just absolutely pure on that.
I love that release.
Yeah, I do. A lot of people actually like the album.
It's funny, the guys hate it. That's their most unfavorite release, and it's my most favorite.
Would you want to explain why? Why don't they
Let's
like
call
it?
them and ask them. I don't know. They just they think it was too polished,
Okay.
and which that's what I liked about it, because it wasn't, Be My Slave, where every song is headbanging and
Right.
double time and double kick, and it was a nice change up. It gave me a chance to actually vocalize, and the guy that did it really, took care of my vocals, because he had previously produced Pat Benatar. As a matter of fact, that was one of the things that attracted him to the project, was because he thought that she and I sound similar.
Right.
Which is not intentional. We just have the same vocal intonation,
Right.
I think.